Hello, everyone. Welcome to part 10 of Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I'm just going to say this. I'm a little bit sick today. I got a very sore throat, so if I don't do much talking in this video, then that's why. I got a cup of ginger ale next to me to help with my throat. And my throat's been acting up really bad these past few days. So, I'm just hoping I can power through this. So next on the agenda, we're going to meet up with Professor Fig to do the first trial.
Intriguing place, Zanbakar's tower. Lovely view, I'd imagine.
I'm gonna grab some of these while I'm here. I also got my Hufflepuff gear back on because I figured, you know what? I'll throw this back on for now. I'm getting tired of the other outfit for now.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment. No sense in announcing our arrival.
And good thing we can good thing now we can actually sprint with the disillusionment charm.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Now
Well
we can do Petrificus Totalis. It doesn't kill them, it just petrifies them or knocks them out. If you've seen Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, Hermione casted it on Neville to basically freeze him in place.
Revelio.
So that's basically what we're going to be doing to any enemy who doesn't spot us. Keep in mind, though, if they're looking our general direction, they might still be able to see us.
There must be something here.
Petrificus Totalis.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be...
Will be what?
Petrificus Totalis.
Someone there?
I got lucky there. Normally, it's around when it's just these four, that's when I screw up.
How long for a bacon and mushroom stew? Who's there?
Revelio.
Now I'm just gonna loot the place really quick.
Revelio.
So I think we're done with the disillusionment charm for now.
Revelio. Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
These orders indicate that they're after something to do with names. What names? And why here?
I will draw blood. I've been fighting since before. Tucked in from shoes to chapeau.
Levioso. Potato.
Why can't I hit you? That was pitiful. Rather unwise.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow.
Alright. I want to see if that actually, counted on using that mandrake. Yep, that counted. So now, whenever I want to, I can go back and learn Wingardium Leviosa. Perfect.
Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
Oops.
Revelio. It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles. Revelio.
Welcome to San Bakar's Tower.
Alright, new gloves. Now we found
Hello,
Rackham's
Professor.
portrait.
Did you say Sam Bakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Alright, time to go for the first trial.
Revelio.
Did I see some over there? Oh, okay. And there is the entrance. Time to do the first trial.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Revelio. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Oh yeah, I think it's this trial. If I remember this trial, it's a clusterfuck.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Well, yeah, something is different, but we don't see it until we enter the portal again.
These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time. Protego! Stupefy!
Launch an object at an enemy with the pulso.
Protego! Depulso! Confringo! Depulso! Confringo! Protego! Depulso! These look familiar.
I'm gonna search down there first. Alright, nothing. Just want to be sure.
Accio!
Alright, it doesn't come out. Okay, just want to make sure.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Was it Accio I used before?
I believe this is where the clusterfuck begins.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
There we go. I'm just trying to get all the treasures, but trust me, it's easier said than done. Oh, hello, what do I get in here? Oh, that's what I got.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. Revelio. Accio.
Okay.
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Alright, so we have to go over here without hitting the portal. There we go.
More statues. Confringo! 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 Not making this easy on me. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Oh, it's literally right there. Okay, I think this is the one where I gotta find a way to get the platform over there.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Let's see, does that move that over there? It does. Okay.
Accio.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
And honestly, if there is more treasures, I'm not gonna really bother at this point.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Trying to launch an enemy into another, but it's not easy.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
All right. Over there.
Accio. Revelio.
Did I see a treasure over there?
Accio.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Accio.
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
What the fuck? Yeah, this is the trial that always gets me. Whoops.
Accio! Revelio! Accio! Accio!
Ah. Knock, knock. Oh, it's just Wiggenweld potion. I don't need that.
Don't like the look of this.
Ta-da! Oh, crap.
Confringo!
Now that was a big bastard.
What a relief. Another pensive.
Now we're going to view the next set of memories.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. More crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Yeah, we'll be hearing a lot more about that girl Isadora soon.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
So now we not only have Percival Rackham, we now met Charles Rookwood. And yes, Charles Rookwood is actually a relative of Victor Rookwood, the guy working with Ranrock. He's an ancestor of his. He, however, is not a traitor in any way. He's just sadly he's just an ancestor, and Victor Rookwood's the guy hunting us down, while Charles Rookwood here was just a professor before I guess he passed away.
Assignment's all finished.
Alright, so now we get to assign another talent point. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this on Confringo. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'll put that on Confringo. I'm gonna take that off of Incendio because I won't be using that anymore. And I'll throw that on Accio. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Just had to do something really quick. Alright. Now let's just check what we got. Alright, just another set of gloves. Now, we're able to learn Wingardium Leviosa now. So, at this point, we have to improve our magic abilities before we can access the next trial and do all this stuff, I bet. And do some other stuff. So, I want to definitely learn Glacius, but let's go and, let's go learn Wingardium Leviosa really quick. Now we can take care of that. So we're just at the point in the game where now we have to, do all the side quests. Because now the side quests are, mandatory. If we want to be able to continue. There's also more side quests unlocked through the school and probably even through Hogsmeade.
I should ask Sirona at the...
Spectacular news! The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Alright.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Alright, so we have an opportunity to learn Descendo, which instead of bringing objects up, that brings them down. Wingardium Leviosa makes them float, while Descendo pulls them down, so that's perfect. Woman, I'm not pulling up that mandrake. I don't care what you say.
Wonderful.
I've completed my assignment, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Wee, I'll be sure to let her know.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells Wingardium Leviosa. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
And the best thing about Wingardium Leviosa, you don't even need to throw it in your, you don't even need to, throw it in your slot here to,
well done!
To do this.
Leviosa! Going to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You can most likely just cast Accio, then all of a sudden you can make it float.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Ooh, a Maxima potion. Alright, let's see, what's next on the agenda? We got a Beasts class. Alright, that's where we learn Alohomora. We finally need that one. This is for the main story, but I'm gonna wait on that a while. Because I want to be able to get the rest of the spells. We need to acquire and use a Thunder Brew potion if we're gonna learn Defendo. Alright. In order to learn Descendo, we need to get Troll Bogies, aka Troll Boogers, as they call them bogies, but Troll Boogers is what they really are. They're a potion ingredient. And then we cast Depulso on a levitated enemy. So I would cast Levioso, and then I would cast Depulso. So I may have to be waiting on that for a bit. Alright, let's go and see Albie Weeks. I want to see how much that broom upgrade is. Plus, I have stuff to sell anyway. So if I can't afford the upgrade, I can at least try getting the stuff for Thunder Brew Potion. And then I can go on ahead and learn Defendo.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. I truly appreciate all of your help.
Wow, 1,000 for the broom upgrade. You're a sick man.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been by the shop asking about rumours of a broom upgrade. Without the information you provided, my work would have taken twice as long. Thank you again. It may sound ambitious, but I've already begun work on another upgrade, more difficult to perfect than the last. I wondered, would you be interested in joining forces again? There's another course near Arendelle that Miss Reyes has mastered. If you were to test this first upgrade there, it may help me as I develop the next. Oh, you'll consider it, won't you?
Sounds as if you're really outdoing yourself.
Thank you. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then.
Kitty! Alright, now I gotta see, where is Irondale? Alright, so it looks like Irondale's pretty far down. But I'm gonna work on Madame Kagawa's assignment first. Where I gotta pop the balloons over Hogsmeade Station and pop the balloons over the Quidditch pitch.
Revelio.
Alright, there's the other balloon. First things first, though.
Revelio.
Alright, now the Quidditch pitch. Oh, hello, what do we got over here?
I sink like a stone.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, no. Though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At least not yet. I'm Nerida, by the way. We didn't officially meet.
Yes, of course.
And you. I am. And there's misunderstood and disregarded. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison...
I'm impressed.
You do? Oh, thank you. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm...
Well, I can
So
swim.
basically, she left the mer people a gift, and they left her one in return. The only thing is, it's in a cave, and she can't swim. So we're gonna go swim and go get it for her.
I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
So we just dive in here and we'll head to the location, see what her gift is, then we'll go give it to her. Alright, it takes 3 moths.
Lumos. Confringo.
Okay, thought so.
Now then, I'll need you to come with me. Now for the rest of you. Confringo! Lumos. What do we have in here then? Nerida will be happy about this.
I think they left her a necklace of some kind.
Your gift from the Mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful. Our relationship with them is all...
I decided to keep the... No.
And I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomat.
Merlin's big. I'm going to show it to everyone. Thank you again. I can't wait to study this.
Alright, now back to Madame Kagawa's assignment.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx Flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Alright, let's see. Now Professor Garlic wants to teach us Flipendo, which is the knockback jinx. So, what do we gotta do to learn Flipendo? Grow and harvest Fluxweed. Acquire all 3 combat plants and use them simultaneously. Which is a venomous tentacula, Chinese chomping cabbage, and a mandrake. So we have to use a mandrake, a Chinese chomping cabbage, and a venomous tentacula all at once in a battle. And grow and harvest a fluxweed. I can do that. It's just going to take some time, but yeah, I can do that.
Revelio. Revelio. Brilliant.
Alright, and that takes care of Madame Kagawa's assignment.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius. Pay attention to your wand work. Well done. I'd recommend practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Glacius!
There you go. Catch along quickly.
And now we learn Glacius. And we do have an unidentified item that's going to have to go to the room of requirement if we want to see if it's better or worse. Top of the class ensemble. Okay. I want to actually see what that looks like. Huh. Doesn't look that much better. Alright. Now I'm gonna go see what Mr. Moon wants. Now, this is where those collectibles that I call demi-guises are gonna start being collected, but here's the catch. You can only collect them at night. Because during the daytime you can't take the things out. Because they have little moons in them that you can take, and those are what we want. And the demi-guise statue is hanging on to it. But you can only remove them at night. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to go activate this quest, but I'm not going to do it because I'm going to have to end the video in a minute. So first we're just going to go talk with Mr. Moon.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit, unsteady when we last met. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade...
I suppose you could call it eventful.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the... Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humoring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
So yeah, a demiguise is his worst fear. Yes. A boggart will take take the shape of your worst fear.
I encountered
and his
one when
is
I
a
was a lad
demiguise.
in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, you, however, have seen... I'm at my wit's end, young friend. In fact, I know of two statues right here. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them.
I'd be glad to.
Oh, I knew I could first, you know how to cast a dissolute. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I said... And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom.
Alright, so I'll have to do this before I end the video. But this is where we learn Alohomora, and thank God for it. I will say though, the lock-picking thing in this game, the lock-picking mechanic in this game, is absolutely horrible. But the game makes up for it by just letting you press a button to auto unlock it. So, if you don't feel like doing the thing yourself, you can just auto-unlock it, which I always do.
Alohomora.
Because, see, how am I supposed to do this? So, I just hit auto-solve square all the time. Because, no matter how many times I read those directions, I always get it wrong.
Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle after all.
So we need to get the demiguise that's in the prefect's bathroom and the one in the hospital wing. Why not? I'll go get this. Uh-oh. Yikes. Scared the shit out of me. I forgot there's ghosts too.
Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between Aconite and Asphodel.
Oh, as much as I want to hit that.
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Not like that. How did he not see me?
Alohomora.
They're saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion.
Revelio.
Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. Afraid of a goblin rebellion? My marks in Professor Hecat's class are superb.
I don't think that's what that class is.
Now I gotta go up another floor to the hospital wing.
I've always said travel broadens the mind.
Is that person gonna move? Any day now, motherfucker.
Revelio.
On account of my venomous tentacula.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
And away I go.
Revelio.
Please tell me everyone else is seeing this. Those students are floating. What the hell? They're floating! They're frickin' floating. What is going on?
Revelio.
Okay. Ta-da!
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Alright, and I think this is a good spot to end the video. So until then, thank you guys for watching. I'll probably do collecting more of the demiguises off screen now that it's just one of those continuous quests. Because when you return more of the demiguises to him, you end up learning, you level up your Aloha Mora spell to level 2 and then level 3, which is the highest. So I'll be back next time, and I'll try to collect more of the demiguises off screen. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video so far, and I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.